my name is Denise. I'm joined by my husband Paul, my son Lino, and my mother Bessie, and we are Family Travel Pursuits. Today we're going to give you a tour of the Airbnb that we are staying in for our 3-week work from home vacation. So this is our first time doing an Airbnb. We were a little nervous, but I want to take you on a tour of the home. I think we did a good job. And if you stick around to the end, I'll give you a few bonus tips and tricks that we've learned. So we are staying here at the Diamond Villa in Tuscan Hills Resort. Let's go on in and take a tour and we'll show you around. So the Diamond Villa is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home. It's a single level, and I want to go ahead and give you a tour starting here at the foyer. So come on inside. When you walk into this grand foyer. First thing you notice are the huge vaulted ceilings here in the living room, family room, kitchen combination. And one of the things I mentioned in my article about picking an Airbnb is you want to go ahead and pick something that might be a bit different from what you have at home. This is not the floor plan that we have at home, so I was excited to give it a try. Come on in to the foyer. And the first thing I want to show you here is this ledge. We are using this ledge for things that we don't want to forget as we're running in and out of the house. So right now, car keys, umbrellas, my son's stroller. We'll eventually put masks here. So this is our first full day here. We arrived at 9 p.m. last night after a car trip down from the northeast. So this is going to be a great area for those last minute items. Moving over here, your first door on the right hand side is the first bedroom in the home. And if you come right this way, you will see that this is a full or queen size bedroom. It will comfortably sleep 2 people. In the bedroom you have a closet I should say, a nice deep closet, which brings me to our first tip. The closets, and this is not a knock on the villa or any vacation rental home, even hotels we have this issue. Don't forget to bring hangers. There are only ever a few hangers at any of these places, hotels, resorts, even cruise lines. So if you have a lot of stuff to hang, don't forget to bring those. Just looking around the room, everything in this house has been recently updated. So the first thing you'll notice are the warm paint colors. There's a beachy feel about the place. And each of their bedrooms has a smart Roku TV, so that'll be great for watching regular TV and some of those more specialized channels like Disney Plus, Netflix, etc. And if you come right on into the bathroom, there are 2 great things about this particular bedroom. It's set off from the rest of the house, so it's in the front of the house, away from the rest of the bedroom areas and away from the family room, so this room gives great privacy. The other really great thing is that it does come with its own private bathroom, single vanity, and great fixtures mirror your standard toilet and shower combination. And I'll just pull this back so that you can see it's a standard tub and shower combo. A moment here to talk about cleanliness. This particular villa turns out it's really a great spot. It's very clean. You can see that we have the sanitize for your protection note here on the toilet. So everything from the moment we walked in has been clean and as we would have hoped. So leaving the foyer and that first bedroom that you see on the right as soon as you enter, you continue in. Your first door that you're going to notice is the laundry room. So let's take a look in the laundry room. And this is a really great laundry room. It's been nicely redone. What you have in here are stackable washer dryers. You have an area to hang your clothes, dry your clothes and hang them to dry here. A laundry basket. In the bottom here, there are extra towels. The villa does come equipped with some pool towels and some extra towels for the guests within the villa itself. The next thing that I do want to show you is the garage. So you may have noticed that our car was not parked in the garage, and here is the reason why. If you come on in this way, You'll see that the owner has put in a pool table. She's left out an older set of table and chairs, and you'll also find some other things in here that will be of use to you if you're traveling with your family. There's a high chair. There are a number of strollers that you can use. There are pool toys here, a pump to blow up the pool toys, mop. There's a ironing board, and as you can hear, it's a little bit noisier in here because all of the heating, cooling equipment is here in the garage. So one thing to note is you will not be able to park in the garage, and this is the reason why. It's set up as an entertainment area and a storage area. So we have left the garage and laundry room, and we're back in the foyer. So when you step out of the laundry room, one thing that I wanted to point out to you that I didn't when we were in the bedroom is if you have a look at these floors, this flooring carries out through most of the house. I'll show you there are 2 bedrooms that do not have this flooring, but I really like this flooring. It's great. It complements the furniture in here very, very well, and the paint colors as well. So when you leave the laundry room, directly across from the laundry room, you will find the kitchen. So coming into the kitchen, this is one of the reasons why I picked this house, is because of all of the space between the kitchen, the dining room, and the family room. We don't have a setup like this. As I mentioned in my article, you want to try some things that you don't necessarily have at home. And this counter of this size is something we don't have at home. One of the great things about this particular villa, I'm sure other Airbnb hosts do this as well, but they actually gave us a nice little gift basket to get us started. And in here, there's some laundry detergent, some sunblock, some Keurig pods as well, just little things that we can use during our stay. So I thought this was a really nice, very classy touch. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and we've done a video on this as well, is what to bring with you when you're staying at an Airbnb. Again, this is the first time that we're doing this, so we're learning as we go, and we're learning things, making some mistakes, and we want to share those things with you so that you don't make the mistakes and you learn from what we have experienced as well. So I will share with you links to our video about packing to come down here. Again, this is a 3-week stay. Typical vacations a week or 2. We also drove down, which made it easier to do some of the things I'm about to say. We were able to stuff our car with a bunch of things. And if you can't do that, the other thing that you might want to do is consider ordering your groceries and your materials that you'll need from Amazon Prime. I typically use Garden Grocer when we come down here, and we're staying just for a week. So this is tip number 2. If you're coming down for a long stay or even a short stay, consider some of the things that you can bring with you that are not too bulky if you're flying, easier of course if you're driving. Something so simple as we actually cooked some muffins before we came down. Could you buy muffins? Of course you could, but we don't have to do that. That's an extra step that we don't have to do now. We get up in the morning, we come into the kitchen, grab some muffins, coffee, tea, and we're on our way. Some of the other things that we bought down with us, as I said, is in our packing to come down video. We bought down detergents, we bought down some of our favorite cups and what have you. For our son, particularly important if you have children, if there are only certain foods that they will eat, only certain utensils that they'll use, you want to go ahead and make sure that you bring those things with you or order ahead and have them waiting for you when you get to your house or even your hotel when you are doing a week or longer stay. So this kitchen is great. Nice deep sink, lovely backsplash. We have actually 2 coffee makers. We have a Mr. Coffee, we have a tea maker, we have a Keurig. Modern appliances, refrigerator. Also over here is a pantry that, again, we fully stocked just because we're staying for so long. We are in Florida. We're New Yorkers, used to drinking local tap water, but the Florida water is a bit different to our taste buds, so we have gone out and purchased a bunch of water. So really great space, particularly if you're staying with a large group. There's plenty of room to store your food, cook your food as well. And I want to show you what's in some of the cabinets. So down here you will find, if you're new to Airbnb, We also get this in DVCs when we stay in Disney. There are pots and pans. And that there are also, excuse me, some dishes that you can use. And this particular host has different sets. So you're not gonna lack for dishes. Just to show you, there's some there, and a completely different color palette here. But again, still matching her beachy theme. So again, a really great space. You're gonna find can openers, toaster over here. There's a dishwasher. So your kitchen is fully equipped and you will be ready to go for your long or short stay. So leaving the kitchen area, I just wanted to give you a quick look at the dining area. Between the dining table here, which I guess would be considered the breakfast nook, you have seating for 4 here, seating for 3 here at the counter area, and then another 6 over here. So essentially you can seat 10 people between these 2 areas. So there's lots of space. So if you're coming with a big group, you should find a spot for everyone to sit and eat. Again, I can't say enough about the color aesthetics and themes in these rooms. It's really great. It was breathtaking when we walked in last night to see this. So next, I want to take you over to bedrooms 2 and 3. Over here, past the dining room, what you will find are matching twin beds, or twin bedrooms, I should say, and they share a bathroom. So coming straight in here, you will find a single vanity setup for these 2 bathrooms, for these 2 bedrooms to share this bathroom. It's all very similar to what you saw in the queen bathroom. Very similar shower head, and you have also here a toilet. It does have the, in case you were concerned, sanitation strip on it. The other tip that I have for you is this is not simply a COVID tip. This is something that we would have done anyway. We bought along disinfectant wipes and we've wiped down all of the counters, surfaces, the toilets, everything that we could possibly touch. Not just because, like I said, this was clean, but we want to be extra careful because we have a small child and we don't want anyone to pick up anything that they don't need. So let's just go from here to this bedroom. And this bedroom is themed to Finding Nemo. So in here, you will find 2 twin beds, identical beds. The difference only is the covers that are on top. Everything in here is very themed to Nemo. You have your stickers on the wall for that. The curtains are yellow, that brings out Dory's fins. And you have, as I've been mentioning, smart TVs in each of the bedrooms. This is a Roku TV. And even over here, you've got a Dory painting on the wall. Closets are great in all of these bedrooms. You will find in this one, because it is set up for children, a pack and play. There's a mattress for the pack and play in here, and the actual pack and play. And as I said, there's a lot of space in here. I can actually step into the closet. Again, hangers from our first tip. You want to bring plenty of hangers so that you can hang up all the things that your kids are going to need. So from this bedroom, we're going to go across the hall, and this is the Animal Kingdom bedroom. It's been themed with an animal vibe. So again, identical bedroom, Jack and Jill type situation, 2 twin beds in here. Everything is animal print. The closet is exactly the same as the one in the other bedroom. And again, here you're going to sleep comfortably, 2 people in both of these rooms. We are going to now go into the family room. And over here to your left, when you exit the 2 twin bedrooms area, is you will find a great family room. This is set up to seat many people comfortably. Everything is aimed at this large screen TV over here. So here is my next tip for you. If you have at home your own Roku stick or Fire stick, don't be hesitant to bring those things with you. Even if you were staying in a hotel, we are huge Disney Plus fans. We like Netflix. We have certain YouTubers that we follow. So we wanted to be able to stay in touch with all of those things. Yes, these are smart TVs already, but all of our passwords and everything is already hooked up. And our devices, so we actually bought our Fire TV stick along with us, and we've hooked them up in the bedrooms that we're using. So there's a tip for you. And next, I want to take you to the final 2 bedrooms that we have here before we go out into the pool area. So just to give you a view of the space, looking back towards the foyer, we are standing at the lanai or pool doors. This is looking back. Here you have the family room straight ahead, the dining room to the right in your view. To the left is the breakfast nook, the kitchen, and if you go beyond that wall there to your right will be the laundry room, your access to the garage, and to your left will be the first bedroom that we viewed on our way in, back out to the front of the house. So now we are going to go in one of the last 2 bedrooms here at the back of the house. This is also a full or queen size bedroom setup. Again, I just have to say it again, the decor is wonderful, wonderful beach colors. This is the room that my mother decided to use. And if we come on in, I won't open up her closets. They're exactly the same as the twin or the initial bedroom. So there's also here the other nice touch that I like in both of these bedrooms, both of the queen size bedrooms, are the chairs. So if you wanted to, you could sit down and, read a book, what have you, work on your laptop, or put your luggage in it, a chair in your bedroom. Next, I'm going to take you into the bathroom. If you come on through, you'll see that the setup is very similar to the other bedroom. Single vanity. One of the things that I wanted to note for all of the access points to the pool, there are alarms on these. So if you are traveling with small children, you want to make sure that they don't get out while you're not watching and you've locked doors. The alarm will go off if you open this not knowing the right way to open this. So this is a great little thing to have if you're traveling with small children. So we're going to leave this room and head across to the main bedroom. All right, so now we've left that second queen bedroom and bathroom combination, and we're going to go into the main bedroom. So coming through here, you will see that we have a king size bed. And what's great about this particular bedroom is it also gives you access out to the pool and lanai area, which I'll go through with you in a few moments. But before we go through that, I did want to share with you the setup here in the bathroom. It's actually a very nice bathroom. Straight through here, you'll find that there are 2 doors. I believe this is probably originally a his and her closet situation. This one is open and available for use, so the one on your left, when you come into the room, is open and available for your use. The one on the right, which is probably the larger closet, the hers closet, is locked, probably as an owner's closet, or perhaps the cleaning crew have some materials in there. So this bathroom is massive. Again, one of the things I don't have at home. I have a very nice sized bathroom, but not quite this big. So you have double vanities here. You have a water closet over here, a garden tub, and this massive shower. That I want to just give you one other tip as we're passing through the bedroom here. One of the things that we noticed, I was talking about, you should not be shy to bring whatever electronic devices you want. We personally bought our Fire Sticks with us. The other thing that we're noticing is this is a private home, and again, this is exactly what you would expect. This is not a hotel, so they're not outlets with USB plugs built right in. There are not a lot of outlets like a hotel the way they design them today, because they know that we're all traveling with multiple devices and need to plug things in. So you want to do a couple of things. So if you come back out to the bedroom with me, one of the things that we have started to travel with is just one of these multi-plug chargers that you can put a bunch of devices in to charge. And the other thing you want to consider is bringing extension cords. There are not a lot of plugs, or maybe if you bring a power strip, you'll get to plug more things into one area. In a private home, you could probably do that. Hotel, you could probably do it. Wouldn't do it on a cruise. So the last thing that I want to show you is the pool and the lanai area. So follow me. So coming through the doors here, and the alarm did not go off because we previously took it off for this shoot. But if you come on out, this is really a great area. You have a full size pool. It goes from 3 feet to 6 feet. So 3 feet on your right, 6 feet on your left. It has a spa area in it. Our son was out here playing in it earlier today, had a blast. He spent the entire day out here. And one thing I would say to you guys that I have learned while I was doing the research for this particular stay is what I learned is that a lot of these pools and a lot of these developments, if you get a full-size pool like this, you're probably not going to get the fancier water park down at the community center. So there's a trade-off that you need to be aware of. If you want the full-size pool with the spa, then you're not going to get the fancy water park that you have at some of the other resorts. So one other thing that I wanted to show you over here is the nice seating area. You can seat comfortably 8 people out here. There's also a grill over here, propane grill. One of the great things about this particular owner is that she is not charging for this. So all we have to do is clean it if we should decide to use it. And right behind the grill, you'll see the gates that you can put up. If you look down here, there are holes. If you have small children, you can go ahead and put the gates in just to keep your kids safe. Another safety measure beyond the alarms on the doors. So thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I said there would be a bonus tip if you did. And here's something that we learned on this particular stay. Again, as first-time Airbnbers, we didn't know this. Logically, we knew that your host would not supply all of your needs at an Airbnb. Just wanted to give you this tip as a gauge. This was the soap that was in our bathroom, and this was the lotion. Hotel size amenities, which again, not a knock on an Airbnb or a host, just to give you a gauge of what you're going to need to bring with you. The longer you stay, the more supplies you're going to need. You may have noticed in our bathroom we had a full-size lotion. You're going to need to bring your own toilet paper. We have a roll in each bathroom. That probably wouldn't even last a week. So you just need to know that there are some things that while the host does supply them, you're going to probably need to restock them. So I'll end our tour here. As a first-time Airbnber, here are just some of my final thoughts. Would I do this again? Absolutely yes. I think we lucked out. You hear horror stories. This is not a horror story. This is really great. This is 4 or 5 stars. Clean, centrally located, and I would definitely consider for a longer stay doing this Airbnb or one like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and visit us over on FamilyTravelPursuits.com, where we give you plenty of tips and tricks for planning your family pursuit. Enjoy the journey!